Zealand. That still feels really crazy to say. I have tried to introduce this clip so many times, not knowing where to begin. So I am just going to begin with a reintroduction. For those of you who subscribed to me 5 years ago now, when I made this channel into kind of what I was hoping it would be, with a focus on teaching and education. If you're watching this now, it's lovely to have you back. If you didn't even know that I had a YouTube channel, you're a friend of mine, and I maybe told you about it, or you'd never heard about it and you're seeing it now, then hi, welcome to Jasmine's Corner, my little corner of the internet. So I am recording this from Auckland, New Zealand, which is where I have just moved to, which still feels so insane to say. It's safe to say that a lot has happened in the 4 years of my disappearing from the internet. So when I was last posting, I was teaching. I was still in my last school teaching sociology, PSHE, RE, all that good stuff. And then I left. So I left the classroom in 2022. And I went into an education role still. So I was working in an education charity and doing lots of really great work there. I loved working there. I was there for 3 years. And then I turned 30 and I decided that I needed a switch up. I needed a change, that I just felt like I was being pulled in a new direction, called into something new. And I decided to follow through with that and see where that would lead me. And it's led me to Aotearoa, New Zealand, which is super exciting. So I am pivoting this channel, not so much doing the teacher content, in fact, not doing the teacher content, because that's not what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to use it to bring you along with me on this journey that I'm in, on just figuring out, what the next year of my life will look like, what it will look like for me to kind of just figure out what I'm wanting out of life, what I'm doing and getting up to on my travels here around the country. A fun fact, I actually started this YouTube channel way back when I was 17 or 18 years old with the handle Jazz Adventures. If you look at the handle of this YouTube channel, it is still called Jazz Adventures, because my plan then was to take you guys all around London with me, which is where I grew up, and just show you all of my favorite parts of the city that I love, that I adore, because I still had the free oyster as a student. So I was planning on just zipping around and taking you with me. I never actually did that, but what I did film was one vlog in Rome on a school trip that I did publish. It's in the archives. It will never see the light of day. But I think it's so funny how I've come so full circle in coming back to this life of adventure that I am now on, as I have got on a plane and I have moved to the other side of the world. So if you want to see what I get up to as I just discover what it is like to live down in New Zealand, as I travel around the country and go on different adventures, then please do stick around. I'm sure I will sit down at another point in time and do a proper catch-up, a longer catch-up about, what those last 4 years have been like in the time since I posted my last video and now. So if you have any questions for me that you'd like to know, then drop them down below. And I will try to, respond to those. I'll probably film another sit down and catch up video. But this was just a brief reintroduction to me and my channel. So it's so good to have you here. I have recorded some clips of kind of my journey here through Singapore, exploring Singapore with my friend Joanna, who lives there and led me around the city, and then flying into Auckland and my first week or so here. So I will run some of those clips now. You will have to forgive me. They are a bit awkward. I'm not used to sitting down and talking to the camera like this because I haven't done it in so long, and definitely getting out on the street with my camera and recording. But I'm really hoping to get a lot more confident with that over time, and a lot more just bold about sharing what it is that I'm doing. My goal here is to have it feel like you guys are with me on this journey, that I'm not alone here, because I don't know anybody yet. So I'm hoping that with my camera in hand, I'll be able to feel like I've got you guys by my side and we're going through this beautiful country together. So I'll roll some of those clips now. Good morning from Auckland, day one. Yesterday was technically day one, but I was a shell of a human after such a long travel. So today is new day one and it's my first whole day here. So I just wanted to get this started so that I wouldn't be upset at myself later on for having not done this properly, because I do want to actually be on it with capturing these memories so that I can share them and have you along with me and feel like I'm not alone, because I don't know anybody here and it does feel a bit weird at the minute. So I'm going to try to do this consistently even. So yeah, I am very tired because I woke up at 3:30 this morning after having gone to bed at 8:30 yesterday because I was so exhausted, and 3:30 this morning is 4:30 UK time. So I woke up at 4:30 in the evening UK time, which is, yeah, confusing. My body is very confused and tired. It'll take a while to adjust, but I'm gonna go and get some coffee and do a free walking tour, which is my favorite way to get to know any city that I travel to. because the guides are always so good and so friendly and so informative, and it's just a really good way to get myself used to a new city and a new environment. So I'll do that and hope that my body can keep up, and then I'll probably come home and take a good long nap, and then I'll go back out and see what else I can get up to today. But yeah, just wanted to check in. That mechanical sounding one is called a tui. It's got 2 voice boxes. So with one it makes normal bird sounds, and with the other one it makes those kinds of mechanical calls that you can hear. It's gone quiet now. I've decided to climb Mount Eden, or Mount Mongofo. I've probably butchered that pronunciation against my better judgment, and this country is going to show me just how unfit I am, but I'll get there. I'm not even at the top yet. Look at that view. That's mental. Wow. This is stunning. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna go all the way up there to the top. How out of breath am I? I'm so unfit. This country is gonna make me. It's not gonna break me. That great, like, I'm gonna zoom out to show you the size of this crater. That's crazy. This is a sacred site. That's what that means. There's an option to walk that way around where those people are to go down, but like, look at that. That's too scary. That's too scary for me. So I'm just gonna go the normal way around. Look at this. It's crazy. Now I need to go and see about a house share, which is gonna be good hopefully. Yeah, and then I'll have somewhere permanent to live, well, for the year. So let's see, hope it goes well. I just can't get over this. I cannot get over the view at all. That's insane. Look at the mountains in the background. It's gorgeous. I just tried to do this catch up and I was just yapping a whole lot and saying nothing at all. So I'm gonna do it and give you the actual details of what I was doing today so that I can bring you along the journey with me. So I went on a ferry tour over to Waiheke Island today, which is an island just like out across the bay from Auckland main city. It's still part of Auckland, the region, but it's just outside of the city, and it's its own kind of island with its own set up, its own town, and it's just a gorgeous island full of so many just lovely people. But the way that today happened was just so crazy, and it was so lovely and coincidental. And I started off the day this morning by praying. I wrote it down in my little journal. I prayed, part of it was that God would help me to meet all of the right people who I can partner with in his work and his vision for me while I'm here. And today was so much of that. So I booked a combination of a ferry and a bus hop on and off tour and a vineyard tour, so that you could go to 3 vineyards on Waiheke Island and do some wine tasting, and that was good stuff. I'll try to put in some like clips of different parts of that after this if I can. But it was just so cool. So just before we all got off of the ferry, when we were like near Waiheke Island, I just got talking to an American lady, and she was so lovely. She is also traveling around Australia, New Zealand, different parts of like this part of the world. So we were just talking about our plans and our travels, and then it was so funny. So we were both going on to the hop on hop off bus, and we realized that we're birthday twins, and we were like, oh my gosh, we were meant to meet. So we were talking about like what we're doing for our birthday, and that was really cool. And then it turns out that we studied the same degree. Her name is my mum's middle name. And we just had so many things in common. So it was really cool just talking to her. So we were chatting, and then I got off to go to the first vineyard, which was called Cable Bay. And I would 100% recommend it. It was such a gorgeous place. Like, I definitely want to go back there. It makes such a cute date spot. It was so romantic and just so lovely. And there I got talking to the sommelier, who was absolutely she was so lovely as well. She grew up in France and then now lives over here. She lives on the island. And we were just talking so much about like our interests. She was asking me like what my background is. So I was saying that I was a sociology teacher and explaining like what we were passionate about. So then we started having this talk about like, while she was trying to get other guests in and like having them going through the wine with them, she'd come over to me and we were talking about like decolonialism and decolonization and anti-racism and what it's like living in Europe as non-white people, coming over here and what that's been like, conversations that she's been having, especially with like Maori people who really welcomed her in and made friends, and just how incredible that has been. So that was so lovely. I got her details, and then we'll see if we like meet up in the city, because that would be cool to have new friends. And that was literally just meeting her by booking this wine tasting tour thing. And that was so cool. Like, I didn't expect to make a friend being just doing that. So that was really cool. And then I got back on the bus and the American lady was on the bus as well. So then we were talking some more. But when we got on the bus, we were also talking to the bus driver of that bus, and he was from the north of England. So as soon as I heard a northern accent, I was like, oh, okay, so you're gonna be really cool. So we were just talking, and he said that he moved over with his family a couple of years ago, and they've just been so happy here. They've really settled themselves in here. So I was just talking about like what I'm doing, the fact that I was on a working holiday visa, or that I am on a working holiday visa, and thinking about like what work I'm gonna do. So then he was like, oh, I know of a job opportunity coming up, like, and giving me the information about it to apply for it. I was like, what's going on? This is so crazy. So I've come on this just bus tour. I've met my birthday twin who did the same degree as me. I've made friends with a sommelier talking about decolonization and anti-racism, like things that I'm massively passionate about. Meet the bus driver again, who's given me a job opportunity to look into. And then get back on the bus again after going to the second vineyard. There were actually 3 included in the tour, but I just, because of my bad planning, I didn't have time for the third one. But that's okay, because the second one had one of the best pizzas I've ever had. That one was called Wild Estates, that one. But anyway, got back on the bus, met my American friend again, and then we were talking about just like things that we are gonna do just while we're here. And then I was describing this night out that I want to go to, and she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, like I'm gonna go to the same one. And we hadn't even talked about like that particular like night out being something that we were interested in, just like to go out dancing. So hopefully I'll meet her again on that night out. But isn't that just crazy how I just planned this thing just to spend a day just exploring Auckland, exploring the surrounding areas, and I've had these encounters just put in my way. I didn't go out looking for them at all. I just was able to just have them right in front of me, and it's just because I opened my mouth and started talking, and just the smile and a hello and a friendly conversation and an introduction goes such a long way. And so does prayer, and prayer journaling goes such a long way. So I'm just so happy. Like, that was such a lovely surprise of a day. I didn't know how it was gonna go. I just thought I was gonna go and have some wine, and I did, and that was amazing. But yeah, like, I'm really loving just how friendly people are here. It's been really cool just talking to people, just getting to know people's stories, and traveling. You always hear about how people just make friends just as they go, just on the road. And I was so curious to see what that would actually feel like in reality. So having had this experience today, I'm really excited for more of the same, and just like meeting more people and seeing what else I can get up to, who else I can meet, what new friends I can make. So yeah, that was just to like catch you up on what I've been doing, and I'll try to like roll some clips of what the day actually looked like. That's been the first week or so of my adventures. I am leaving the city as of tomorrow, and I will be traveling around. So I'm driving around some of the North Island and going to different towns and different cities that are going to be just really incredible to see. So I will be vlogging those for sure. I'll be going up on a cruise to hopefully see some dolphins, maybe some whales even, for my birthday, which I'm so excited about. So I'll take you with me on that. I'm going to be going to the old treaty grounds where the document was signed as an agreement between the Crown and the Maori, which has led to a lot of tension because there's a lot of controversy about that treaty and how it was signed, how it was translated and communicated. And I've been learning all about that in the time that I've been here. I was reading up about it just before I arrived as well, just so I would be able to feel a little bit more knowledgeable about the history of the country. So I'm really excited to learn about that. You guys know all about my decolonization and history and culture, so I'm so excited to visit that place. I'll be going down to some volcanic hot springs and getting in that water and just, yeah, trying to lose some of the stress of London life and settle fully into the New Zealand pace. So yeah, I'm so excited to share those journeys and share those adventures with you, and just, yeah, bring you with me as I settle into life down here. So that's all for now, but I will see you in my next video, and I hope that you have a lovely day.